Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Makeup Monday. As you can see by the title and by the thumbnail and by me, we are recreating today the look that I wore in one of my last videos. I was just rocking this look and every single one of you wanted to see this look and I was more than happy to do it. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, ouch. Why aren't you guys following me on Instagram? Just kidding. But if you guys do want to follow me on Instagram, I will have all my social media links or my social media handles linked down below. You guys should totally follow me because I do try to post makeup tutorials the days that I don't post makeup videos or videos in general. I try to post makeup or just makeup pictures, actually, not tutorials, makeup pictures on my Instagram when I have time. I like to sit down, play with makeup, and then you guys let me know if you want to see it. You guys voted for this look and a different look, which was a halo eye that I was also wearing on a previous video, and this one won by like 2%. It was such a close tie, and I'm excited to bring you this look. You guys have also been requesting for me to use Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes for such a long time, and I'm sorry that I've been like neglecting that, but we are using the Masquerade palettes. You guys don't have to use this palette. If you guys have similar shades to these, then totally use what you have. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this makeup look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys learned something new. Grab a pen, grab a paper, take some notes, grab your palette, and let's get ready together.
Okay, so I'm first starting with my base. This is the one that I've been using. This is by the brand Sorme or Sorme. This is the under eyeshadow base, 650. I have really been liking this. A, it's very creamy, it blends easily, and B, it is such a pigmented color that any eyeshadow that you lay on it is going to pop. Next, we're taking the Juvia's Masquerade palette. This is such a gorgeous eyeshadow palette. I'm starting with the shade Ada, A-D-A. This is more of a reddish brown color. It's such a pretty color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush. This is by the brand MOTD, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack on the color. As you can see, I'm really going in and packing it into the crease. I like to lay down the darkest eyeshadows first and then go back and blend. Now that we have that laid down, we're going to go in with our second shade, which is Zobo. This is such a gorgeous like purple. I don't even know how to describe the shade. I guess it has like a little bit of like magenta and purple, but it is so stunning. And again, we are doing like stippling motions. We're not really going in and blending yet. You want to make sure that you lay down the intensity of the eyeshadows first. As you can see, all of these eyeshadow colors are crazy pigmented, and then you want to go back and blend. And I like to do either windshield wiper motions or circular motions or stamping motions. This just really helps to create that seamless effect from the purple to the brown. Now I'm going to go back and take a fluffier brush. This is by Stellazzi. This is going to give us that blown out effect. You guys know that when I go for looks like this, I really like to blow out the color, make sure that everything is nice and diffuse. We don't like any harsh lines, so we are going to make sure that we take our time blending, packing on, and blending. As you can see, I did go back with that same shade Ada, and I did mix a little bit of Zulu just to create a little more depth into the eye, and I go back and I intensify the colors. This is very, very important if you want your colors to pop. And then one more time, I went back to Zobo and I intensified that purple magenta color into the crease to make sure that everything is nice and like vibrant and intense. Now I'm going to take my P. Louise base. This is the 02 eyeshadow base. This one is also a really good creamy pigmented base. I like to apply it on the center of the lower lash line, and then I look up, and that is where you are going to know where to cut the crease. If you guys have been struggling where I don't know where to cut my crease, is it too high, too low, just make sure you do that. Once you look up, your eyes will naturally like fold where they naturally fold and that's how you will know how to cut the crease. I do like to take a very small detailed brush. I don't know what brand this is. This is such an old brush. Just make sure that you use something that is flat and super, super tiny, because the smaller the brush, the more detailed work you will get. Now I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Cucumber little setting spray with a flat little brush. We're going to dig into the shade Macchiato. This is a gorgeous purple. Now you guys can see that I'm going back into the lids. This is such an important step. I have a lot of like wrinkles on my lids, so it's super important for me to go back and make sure that I'm not laying my eyeshadow on top of any creases, because trust me, I used to do that, and by the end of the day my eyeshadow would have so much creasiness and it was just not cute. So make sure you go back and blend out the base and then go back in with your shadow. Now that we have that, I'm taking back the same shades, Ada and Zobo, and I'm just diffusing them in the outermost corner of the eye. It's very important for you to take your time with diffusing any shimmer shadows with matte eyeshadows, because sometimes they can cut in a way where they'll just look a little bit splotchy. Okay, so after that, I am taking my favorite shade from this Rimmel London collection. These are their Wonder Swipe 2-in-1 liner to shadow. So you can use them as eyeliner or as eyeshadow. I'm not sure of the shade. They don't have them on the packaging, unfortunately, or on the actual product. It only came in the packaging, but it is a gorgeous purple, and it just gives you like blue iridescence. So I just applied that all over the lid. Then I went back into the eyeshadow and I picked up the shade Giza. This is such an intense and pigmented like eggshell white color, and I love this for the inner corner. It just makes everything pop and it looks so pretty. Now for my lashes, I am taking my Milk Makeup Kush mascara. This is my absolute favorite, hands down, best mascara I've ever owned. And I'm just prepping my lashes for falsies. For falsies, I am taking the brand Lashaholics, and I'm taking these gorgeous lashes in the style Sugar Baby. These have been my go-to lately. I also mentioned them in my favorites. They're so like spiky and like flirty. They are pretty long and full, but honestly, that's just like the type of lash that I like. And as you can see, like lashes make a difference. So went ahead and popped these. If you guys are interested in these little like lash tools, I will have them listed down below. Now I'm just going to go work on my lower lash line off camera. I'm also going to take my NYX eyeliner. I know that this isn't sold anywhere anymore, but the NYX matte eyeliner is also very good. So just use any eyeliner that you have. I just use it to hide the band of the lash. That way you don't see the glue or any like leftover eyeshadow that you may have. This is just going to ensure that everything looks nice and snatched. Now for my lips, I am going to take my NYX Suede lip liner. This is in Downtown Beauty. I'm also going to take my Buxom lipstick, and this one is in the shade White Russian. I'm also going to take the gloss by Rimmel London, which is in the shade Dorchester Rose. This is just a really pretty combo that is going to go perfect with the eyes. Even if you do a nude, like a peachy nude, it'll also look really pretty because of the tones that we are using on the eyes. But I kind of wanted to stick with more like pink vibes, and I feel like brown and pink for some reason just went really well. And I personally really liked this lip combo. Let me know your thoughts down below if you guys like this lip combo or if you would have gone with a different lip combo. How many times can I say lip combo? To set everything in place, we are taking, once again, the Wet n Wild Cucumber Little Setting Spray. This is actually really good. I've been loving it lately. And that is it, you guys. This is the end of Makeup Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed this colorful, bright eyeshadow look. I hope it was easy, and I hope you guys learned something new. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.